Hello, welcome back. Sorry. Hello, all my book worms. Welcome back to the Book Corner. I am Hermione, author and lover of all things literature. And if I look a little winded, I am a little winded right now. Okay, so like with all of the others in the spooky blog or spooky vlog, and in the library one, I will be doing reviews of like the first 4 chapters, then the next 5, and on and on. So it's like 4, 5, 4, 5. That's how it goes. All right. So under the spooky blog, we're doing a basically an impression of the first 4 chapters of Agatha Christie's And There Were None. Now, before I begin, I found out a little bit about the evolution of the title of this book, and I'm not going to use the full word because I don't want to, but it was first coined the 10 Little Inns. Okay? What white people sometimes like to call people of color. And then it was changed to the 10 Little Indians. And then it became And Then There Were None. And that is the evolution of the title. So we're just going to use the title that's on the book to talk about the book. So the first 4 chapters of And Then There Were None basically has this group of people that have been invited to this island called Soldier's Island, and they all don't realize why they're there. They have come, but they don't know why they're actually there. And what they end up discovering in the first 4 chapters of this book is that they've all been brought to this house because each of them either was responsible for the death of a person, or the person doing it believes that even though they were cleared at what they call it in England, that they deserve to be punished. So, so the 10 people that are there, they all have been told what they have been basically charged with, and we have the first death. So now there's 9. There are 9 people left in the group. So my impression of of this book, and I want to say something right off the bat. I have never read an Agatha Christie book in my life. This is actually the first Agatha Christie book I've ever bought. I am a fan of Hercule Poirot. I have seen Death on the Nile. No, not Death. Yeah, I've seen Death on the Nile. I also saw the movie Murder on the Orient Express that has the actor who played Gilderoy Lockhart playing Hercule Poirot. I have not seen Death on the Nile yet. It's supposed to be a horror movie, but I definitely want to watch that. But anyways, so the first 4 chapters have been absolutely amazing. I can see from just reading the first 4 chapters why Agatha Christie was considered the Queen of Mystery, but some people say, why are you reviewing a book that's mystery in a spooky season? Because when I typed in horror books, this actually popped up, so that is why I'm doing it. All right, so so today is the 10th. So tomorrow I have it off, and I will be reading this all the way through. There are a total of about uh, 16 chapters. So I will do 3 of them. So like this one and the 2 others, because I'm actually going to include chapters 11 through the end in one video. So I will be uploading this video tomorrow, and then after that I will be doing a much more condensed review on my other channel, and I will be starting on the last book that I bought as far as horror is concerned, and then I will jump into Salem's Lot, and I will probably read that all the way up through until we get to Halloween. But if I finish Salem's Lot before Halloween, like I have a week or so left before Halloween comes around, I will start on the third one. I believe it's The Shining. But yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so today is the 11th, so yeah, so I have finished chapters 5 through 10 of this book, so now I'm on chapter 11, and the body count is starting to go up. The body count is starting to go up, and you've got this storm coming in, and you don't know, like, what's going on, like, you know, like we have a name for the killer, but we don't know which one of the remaining survivors is the killer. And this is probably why this book is considered horror. It's just the idea of not knowing. You know the name of the killer. You know the name that he or she was born with, but you don't know which of the survivors is the killer. And this is gold. It's like, oh my god. This is a very different take on mystery, because generally in mystery you don't know who the killer is. You don't have a name until the very end of the book. But this is very different, and I just love it. It is so great. So, because I'm loving this book so much, I've got about 6 more chapters to go. I am going to read the last 6 chapters before I have to head off to bed. I will do one last video, and then tomorrow I don't have to be at work until 3, so tomorrow I am going to get up and I'm going to upload the videos. I'll put them together, upload the video, and you will get it. And I'm also going to put a review also on my Hermione's horror reviews as well. So yes. So alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Hi. Okay. Alright, final video. So for and then there was none. I've read chapters 11 through 11 through 15, and 11 through 16, and then the epilogue. I read the epilogue. Okay, so this book, oh god, whew, okay, this book just did something to me that none of the books I've read to date have ever done. So, one by one, every one of the people that are in that group are dead. And I'm not going to tell you the ending of it because I don't want to ruin it. But the ending of it was just okay. I had really hoped and prayed that there was a sequel to this one, because I felt like that there should have been a sequel. I felt like she should have written a second book and everything. I actually even Googled it, and the AI said there is no sequel to this book, that this is a standalone novel, which should not even be a thing. So, this book definitely gave me the creeps, which is probably why it popped up on the under horror. Was this book gave me the creeps? This book literally had like this, this old house and these servants and these 10 people, and they're being bumped off one by one. The ending was absolutely insane. The epilogue was absolutely insane. In a good way, so don't think that I'm bashing this book. I'm not. This book really does tell me why Agatha Christie became the Queen of Mystery. There is no author I have yet to read that gave me the chills like this book did. This book was just so phenomenal and so amazing, and I just loved it. So, Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None gets 5 solid stars. Absolutely loved this book. Now, I love this book so much that I'm actually going to be purchasing the first book that's not part of Miss Marple or Hercule Poirot. And it is The Man in the Brown Jacket. Brown coat, one of the two. I am ordering that book next week, the week coming up, and I am looking forward to reading it. Alright, so that is my video, and I will see you guys around.